Hey there, Mike Giannotti. And I did a demonstration the other day for internal folks on creating an agent in Microsoft 365 Copilot that would allow folks to be able to do IT kind of self-help help desk, right? So where they need to go and get answers, et cetera. And we have a couple of different places where answers reside here at Microsoft. And so sometimes trying to go out to the intranet site that's been there forever and has tons of content, FAQs, all kinds of stuff, as well as our ServiceNow implementation, it gets to be a bit much. And so folks are like, look, I just want one way to do this. How can I do that? So I'm going to show you because I figure we're not the only folks. Many of my customers use ServiceNow. It's phenomenal for what it does around help desk and tickets and knowledge base, but they also have other repositories of information and data that they want to bring in. Now, certainly you can do this across different things. We're going to stick to the help desk for now, though. So, this could be, for example, for a provider, so clinicians can quick and easily get help with their phones, their PC, whatever the case might be. But let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at how to do this. And again, this is going to be really simple. So I have a prompt. I'm going to just go ahead and save. And I'm here in Microsoft 365 Copilot chat. Copilot is the UI for AI, even other services, right? So we're going to see that a little bit of that today. And I'm going to come down here. I actually have permissions internally to go ahead and create an agent. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to save this one this time for me so I can get to what I need quick and easily. So I'm going to say create an agent, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste my little prompt to start. Now I could certainly go straight into configure, but I want to get a jump start on the framework of this. So I said create an agent that lets me ask questions. Oh, that lets me ask questions, plural, around support. Have it pull information from TechWeb. That's our intranet site on SharePoint Online. It's been around forever, tons of info. In fact, let's pull that up just so you see. Here's this site, right? They have check outages, all kinds of stuff. They have a little Copilot agent built in. What's new? You can see right from here, look at all the different resources. There's just a ton of content that's accumulated. And I want to take advantage of that. So I said, get in, pull information from TechWeb and also pull information from ServiceNow. Now, it's not going to automatically set up those connections. You'll see how I do that in a moment, but it's going to build the framework of this particular agent. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that. And we'll sit here. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like you should add that. Okay, there we go. And it says to create an agent that can support related questions. You will need to integrate these sources, and it's telling me how to do it. That's all nice and dandy. Sometimes you got to give it a secondary start. So I'm going to say, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, it asked to confirm. Have been updated. Now let's decide. Please confirm or suggest a different name. I'm going to say confirm. Here we go. Support assistant. The name has been updated to support. Now let's refine the instructions. So it's walking me through. It did actually, it's getting better and better. The other day, it actually did not do all this. It just set the framework, and then I had to do that. But it's walking me through. It says what should be emphasized to avoid in the or avoided in the agent's behavior. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to skip over to configure. But you can see how now it's actually walking me through a process of building it all out. I'm just going to go ahead and select configure. We'll come over here. You can see it created its name, support assistant. Here's where I can add an image to that. We'll just leave the little generic here. And you can see here in the preview, it's already got things like how can I reset my password, ask about HR support, etc. So I'm going to come down here, and now what I want to do is add a couple of things. So the first of which is that website, which is a SharePoint site. So I'm going to say, here's that URL. I do not want generic web search enabled. I want only internal information. And then I'm going to come down here and it says from your organization. And that's where I can see graph connectors that have been made available to allow me to connect to other data. And if I click see more, here you can see we have ServiceNow. They're a partner of ours. And here is that ServiceNow knowledge base, right? So there's a number of things that I could pull. We have the catalog, we have tickets. I'm not going to bother with all that. We can look at that maybe another time. But I'm going to go ahead and add those. I like these fine. I could certainly change the suggested prompts, but I'm going to leave those and I'm going to select create. Yeah, we're going to stretch our arms. Great morning to be a developer. I'm not a developer, but I did sleep out a holiday. So here we go. And you can see here we have your agent was successfully created. There's that. I can, if I wanted to share this with teammates, I'm going to click this, change sharing savings. And it says this works. And right now it's only me. And or I could have specific users in my org, etc. Right? So I could go through, change any of this, anyone. But there we go. I have all that. And let me cancel that part. So I'm going to say go to the agent. And it's going to now add the agent here for me. There it is, support assistant. So now, like if I want to ask something, I'll just use a generic one they have. How can I reset my password? It's now going to look across both that website as well as the other, right? So here we have it. You can see the content for this particular one. Maybe I want to connect my system to we call it CorpNet. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask that. So we can see another question. The first one pulled it from that website. Let's see if this one pulls from both. And it's still going. There we go. And so, yeah, so now you can see this one here is coming from the intranet, this particular source. And this particular one is coming from ServiceNow KB. So I'm now pulling, I have this agent for myself. Again, I could then share that with others, change the shareability and permissions on that. But now I have this quick and easy one. The beauty of it is now IT could take this particular agent, they can elevate it, they can publish it, make it available to everybody, and put it into the central catalog to get an agent. But how simple was that, right? Two sources, one where we had an intranet site with all kinds of information, the other where we had the ServiceNow KB knowledge base as a service with the graph connector set, a couple of clicks, and we're done. Value add. So try it in your org. IT, man, this is like the no-brainer of the year for your org, right? Whether you're a healthcare provider, whether you're a payer, whether you're pharma, medical devices, outside of my HLS groups, right? Somebody else. This is a quick and easy way to leverage the power of Copilot, Copilot chat, make it available, get rocking, get with agents. It's agents. With that, this is Mike Giannotti. Bidding you have a great day. Take care, and as always, ciao.